What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. It's just one of those quick and dirty ones to tell you that, yes, even Russel T. Davies is starting to admit what we have all known for some time, is that after this season 2 of Doctor Who, bye-bye, it is going on a break for quite some time. He's generous and says a couple years, but it's probably going to be far longer than that, admitting that, yeah, going to be a bit of a pause. And holy hell, after the decline of the decline of the decline, after going from Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker, who we will lovingly call Dr. Karen. I'm keeping that in. I don't care. You saw it. Yeah, after the decline of that regime, and then we thought Russel T. Davies was going to come back and save everything, and he only further destroyed it. Yes, it is about time. Russel T. Davies, of course, talking to Newsround, he said, I kind of know that the doctors reach the status of like Robin Hood. Sometimes there might be a pause, and during that pause, the viewers of Newsround now will grow up a few years and start writing stories, and they'll bring it back. So I have absolute faith that that will survive because I am living proof of it, and that's what happens to good ideas. No good ideas ever die. Hi, Firefly. Anyway, wrong. But you are so wrong, because all of the previous Doctor Who incarnations left with positive frames of mind. People liked them, and thus they had want to bring them back, as opposed to this, where it's leaving people with negative frames of mind and never wanting to see it again. You have so thoroughly corrupted it. And not because you had a black gay guy, but because you had to push every single modern ideology, which quite frankly will not be hanging around. It is not the same as the struggle for equality for skin color or gay people. It's not. They think it is. They're trying to equate, but no, it's not. Stay away from the children. You can see here, and the results have spoken for themselves with that opening Christmas special of 4.7 million views that only got progressively worse by the time you got to the 7th episode. This is all in the first season of that 60 years of Doctor Who. The lowest overnights of 2.5 million. And that's even when you account for all the apps and the other things like that. Accounting for inflation. Yeah, there's no way to cope it to being good. Davies, the last time we heard from him on radiotimes.com, confirming that there's no decision after 2. We've also had Ncuti Gatwa confirming that he's not coming back. He's going back to stage. There's no decision until after season 2. It's funny because even people who work on the show think that means we're having a secret meeting about it. People I work with every year say, what's really happening? I'm going, nothing, no meetings, nothing. Yeah, that's right, because we already know they're not going to make it. We've got the remaining season coming out. Millie Gibson, the companion, the white companion, of course, already left and was immediately browned up. Her new actress, Varada Sethu, excuse me. There's been a couple of Dr. Woke references or whatever, but I just think we're doing the right thing if we're... Oh, sorry. There's been a couple of Doctor Who references, Dr. Woke. I think if we do the Dr. Woke, it is good. But I think we're doing the right thing if we're getting comments like that. I describe woke as inclusive, progressive, and that you care about people. Yeah, that is the original fucking definition of woke from like the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. But it doesn't mean that. Now woke means weaponized ideology, specifically gender ideology. And that reverse racism of fucking all white people are bad. That is what woke means in the modern context. So sorry, Sethu. Even confirming that Ncuti Gatwa said, look at us, we get to be in the TARDIS, we're going to piss off so many people. So they knew what they were doing. And the proof is in the pudding. No fucking ratings. So cancel Disney Plus. Goodbye, Doctor Who. The last thing we heard from one of the crew members was like, we got told, don't expect to be working on Doctor Who for any time, like at least a half a decade or more, as this is going to be at least a 5-year break before they even come back and start discussing and rebooting and recasting. You're looking at like 10 years before you really see Doctor Who on TV again. And then who knows what it will look like then. Either way, damage done. Unlike Russel T. Davies, he's accounting for the fact that there may not be any young people right now with positive memories of Doctor Who to grow up and then somehow want to write stories. Because as we learned with Star Wars and Star Trek and other things, the only reason those things passed on is because we, the nerds who like and buy the shit, make our kids and our families and our loved ones watch them, thus passing along. But if we don't do that, it goes away. It goes away like fucking Flash Gordon. Shout out to Flash Gordon. Anyway, let me know what you think about all this. Make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well, bye.